Good morning. Hi, I've got my coffee at the moment. It's actually salted caramel today. So I was going to jump in with something, but I just want to take a minute to breathe, right? Let's take a few minutes just to center ourselves into this moment and calm our nervous system down because there has been a lot of change recently and it's really taking us off into different um, directions. Yeah, that's the word. Taking us into different directions, and we're feeling a bit scattered. So I just want to take a minute and take some deep breaths. So if you need some guidance as far as this, the easiest one is to take a deep breath for 4 counts, hold it for 4, and out for 4. Hold for 4, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and we'll do one more. In for 4, hold, and out for 4. And I just want you to let it completely out and then just kind of shake. So that's one way of breathing and just kind of coming into ourselves. Um, so I'm hoping that you're feeling a bit better. And I just want you to give yourself permission right now to be okay with wherever you are, whatever you're feeling. If you're not feeling that relaxed from that, that's okay. If you are feeling sad or angry or anything, just take this moment and be okay with that and forgive yourself. There's a lot going on right now. And the last thing I want you to do is to be thinking, I should be feeling this way. Um, because that's not actually honoring who we are and how we're feeling in the moment. So I want you to just acknowledge how you feel and and be okay with that. And if you're feeling called, I would highly recommend to develop a practice of gratitude. Now, I know that so many people talk about gratitude. Oprah's a big believer in it. And how I see it is what we focus on truly does grow. I know I've spoken about this before, about how you might be interested in buying. The easiest thing I can say is maybe you're interested in buying a Honda Accord, a red one. Okay. And so your brain gets programmed to look for that. You want to find out all the information. You want to know where you can buy it. So you start to actually see it everywhere. You'll see it when you're out and about. Well, when we are out and about, you'll see it everywhere, and you'll go, "Oh my gosh, there's so many of those," or something. It's just amazing how the brain works, how you program it, and you'll say, "I want this," and so it will filter everything in your perception, and it'll draw that in. It's called the reticular activating system. So if you want to Google that, RAS for short, it helps you because you are taking in so much information every day and your brain has to figure out how to filter it for you and then store it in your brain. So if we were just taking everything in without that filtering system, then I think we'd go a bit crazy. It'd just be too much. So what you focus on, what energy you put, is going to grow, right? So if you are thinking how horrible something is or how life is just beating you down, your brain will look for all of that evidence for you. And it will grow and grow and grow. And pretty soon you'll be weighed underneath this. And you'll just see it everywhere and it'll feed into your system. So, the whole thing about gratitude is we are looking for things that we're grateful for. And you will start to see things that bring more gratitude into your life. And actually, gratitude is such a beautiful energy to it that it will help you expand in such a positive way. Even if you are having a bad day, you can acknowledge, oh my gosh, yeah, this has really been hard. And it's not that you're dismissing any of that, right? Because I think in the um, coaching world, we have gone a bit overboard with positivity to the extent that we're not honoring ourselves and um, our body and our mind going, hey, pay attention to this, someone's crossing boundaries, or I'm angry about this. I think we should say something, whatever. We're just shoving it down and going, no, it's okay, it's fine. Let's bring positivity in. And then it's being stored somewhere within our energetic body. Um, and we will have to actually address that at some point. What I'm saying is, let's just take time in our day to bring gratitude in and to focus on that. You know, it could be in a journal where you think of 3 things or 5 things. There could be little challenges for yourself where you don't repeat something within the month, which gets pretty interesting because by maybe the 15th day, you're trying to think of that third thing that you haven't said before. And so the next day, throughout the day, you're looking for things, and your focus really is like 100% on things that you can be grateful for by the end of that day. Um, but it's however you feel you want to do your gratitude. I find it as an opportunity to grow, and I'll try to incorporate lots of different things as far as gratitude. So, all my senses, so hearing, seeing, thinking, think, thinking's not a sense, sight, smell, taste, um, touch, and sight, smell. Oh, it's hearing, isn't it? So, like right now, the birds singing. I mean, how beautiful that we have this time to actually focus on that and appreciate it. Or there's some butterflies right now going to my primroses and bees. How beautiful is that? So that's hearing and seeing, and I could do a third one of touching. So my feet are in the grass, and I can feel it. It's still wet from dew this morning, but how amazing! And just feeling how solid that earth is and warm actually from the sun. I'm so grateful that I get to feel all of this, and appreciate it. And my health, of course, number one, right? If I didn't have my health, I wouldn't be able to focus on any of this because I know how if your health isn't 100% or even close to it, it really impacts you and how you see things. It really is a struggle to have gratitude in that moment. So I want you to acknowledge where you are right now and be okay with it. You don't have to do gratitude if you're not there. I know a lot of people are struggling, but I would encourage it. And you can also find out, you can research different ways or ask people how they do gratitude practice. If they do, it could be a conversation starter. You could even go up to someone and say, I'm so grateful for you in my life. Thank you so much. You've added so much to my life, listening, or just your smile each day lights me up, that kind of thing. I had a friend that would send out thank you cards. She made it her mission to write a certain amount each week, and she would send them out. And it was such a beautiful surprise for people to receive in their mail this little thank you. A lot of people do things and they don't expect to be thanked, but it does feel super good. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being you, your beautiful self. Thank you for coming together with me and having a chat and a drink. And I want you to celebrate yourself today. Bye. Love you. Talk to you soon.